Hi, my name is Sue Purdy of Sue Studs and Stencils, and I'm going to show you my easy method of mixing up spray paint just using an acrylic paint. So if you don't want, you're going to use a clear bottle with a fine mist sprayer because you want to have a fine mist when you're spraying. And if you don't want to make that much spray paint, fill the bottle only about a third full with water, and then you won't be making as much paint, but you need it at least that much water because when you turn this to spray, you're going to spray at an angle, and so then you need at least that much water in there to clear the sprayer. So I'm going to make a lot of spray paint today because I use dark green all the time, so I filled it about 75% full of water. And the paint that I use, I buy at Michael's, and it's called Craftsmart. It's one of the more reasonably priced acrylic paints that I have found. You'll find it in the acrylic paint aisle at Michael's. Just make sure that whatever paint that you use, on the back it says it's okay for fabrics or porous, because then that means that you'll be able to mix it with the water and you'll be able to spray it on any porous fabrics, and in this case it could be either cloth or it could be a t-shirt. So again, it's regularly 69 cents, goes on sale 2 for $1, 3 for $1, so you can pick up a lot of colors when it goes up on sale. Okay, so shake up your paint and then pour in your paint, and I say in the instructions a little bit at a time. Of course it depends on how much paint that you're making, and you just squeeze it in. Don't squeeze in any lumpy stuff or anything that's hard. Maybe the paint is old, it's been sitting there or something, but you don't want those lumps to get caught up in your sprayer. And then put your sprayer top back on and shake up your water in your paint really good. And then spray it out on newspaper to see what kind of coloring that you've got there. Now when I look at this right here, that's not very dark green yet, so that just shows me I need to add some more paint. So I take the sprayer out, make sure this is all shook up, take out some more paint, and it's got a little lumpy piece there, so I'm just going to take that little lumpy piece out because I don't want that to get in my sprayer. It's helpful to have paper towels and handy because you're going to get your fingers mucked up, which is why I don't ever wear or ever have a manicure on my fingers, because right now it's just showing you how mucked up I'm getting. So if you run into lumpy pieces, just don't put them in your paint. There's a lumpy piece that wants to come out right there. I think this might mean that the paint is old or it's been sitting on the shelf a little bit, things that you aren't going to know when you buy it. So just make sure that you shake it up really good when you add it in, and make sure you don't put any of those lumpy parts into the paint, into the water. Okay, so now we're going to shake it up again, and you have to spray out what's in the sprayer first because you can see, before you can see what's going to be your new true color. And I still don't think that's quite dark enough green, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. So what you're doing here is basically just kind of experimenting for how much color you put in. Because people want me to measure it, but I can't measure it because I don't know what kind of paint you're going to use. Sometimes you may use less paint, sometimes you might use more paint. Okay, I have another piece of newspaper here that I'm going to... And I use newspaper a lot. I cover my work surface with paper. I spray into paper all the time so I can see if I'm getting... And I still think I want a little more color. So it doesn't matter how many times you go through this process. You can keep adding paint. Okay? Okay, let's do a little bit more right here. Shake it up. Spray what's out in the sprayer already, and then see what your new color is. I think that color is going to be pretty good, so I'm going to leave it there right now. If you have any comments about this video, please leave them and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching.